Hi there, it's Julia Bramble here of Bramble Buzz. Oh, I've got my hair sticking out of Bramble Buzz, and I help you with all that you need in terms of using social media to get the results you want in your business. But today I'm periscoping about something much more personal that I think, oh, hi, nice to see you. Thank you for joining us, Avila Man. Thank you very much. I'm periscoping about something that's much more personal to me, which is the fact that my biggest girl is leaving for uni tomorrow. And the fact is that whatever is going on in our lives, oh, hi, you look great, nice to see you. Whatever is going on in our lives obviously affects who we are and what we're doing in our businesses. So I thought, am I just going to periscope about social media all the time? Or will I take a risk and periscope about something a little bit more personal as well? So I thought, well, here goes, I'll do it because it might just resonate with some of you out there. Oh, hi, Josh. Nice of you to join us. It might just resonate with some of you out there because last weekend, this weekend, and next weekend seem to be the mass emigration for uni weekends. So I think I'm not the only one in this boat. There's a lot of us parents out there who are, and I'm getting a bit emotional, waving goodbye to our kiddies maybe for the first time as they head off in this next stage of their adventure. And for a start, I thought it would be great to just say, oh, hi, JJ Strong. For a start, thought it would be great to say, hi, how are you? How are you getting along with it? I was actually joking with my children this week to say, well, maybe we should actually have a Facebook support group for parents whose children are going off to uni, because I posted something on Facebook last night about how I was feeling. Oh, hi, Nikki. Hi, nice to see you. I posted something last night on Facebook and I got masses of comments back. Really supportive comments and loads of people saying yes, they're in the same boat or they have been in the same boat. So I thought I would just share a bit of how I'm feeling and what I've learnt from it and hoping that it might inspire other people. Oh, hi, Eleanor. Nice to see you here. Thank you for joining us. It might inspire you or resonate with you or help somebody else as well. Oh, hi, Lotus7. Nice to see you here as well. Thank you for joining us. So I'd love to know if you're going through this as well at the minute, how you're finding it, whether you're finding it an uphill struggle, whether you're finding it a breeze, how your children are about it. I think it's one of those stages in childhood and parenting that I don't see really talked about that much. And yet it's probably one of the biggest transitions, either leaving for uni or moving out and going into their first flat or whatever. So I thought I would start talking about it. I'd love to know your experiences as well. If you want to tweet me, I'm on @JuliaBramble if you don't want to leave a comment in this Periscope. But if you want to tweet, that would be great. So I'm sat out in the garden. It's my daughter's last day at home, but she's off seeing friends before she finishes her packing this afternoon. And I've been looking around the garden. I'll show you a little bit. I've been looking around. This is the lawn, huge space we have. We're ever so lucky living here in Devon, but this is the lawn. She used to run around with her sister, blowing bubbles when we were down here on holiday, because we used to come down here on holiday before we actually lived down here, so we are very lucky. So I'm looking around, remembering them, running around blowing bubbles, and feeling very got those memories. Many people don't have those memories, but I do have, and I'm hoping that the children do as well. And lesson number one, and it sounds really obvious, but I need reminding of it again and again. But lesson number one for me is you can't stop change. So, oh, hi, Jamin Ben. Oh, hi, Anna, nice to see you. You can't stop change. So what can we get from the change that's positive? What can we learn from it? Oh, hi, Carl. Really nice to see you here as well. If you're going through the uni thing as well this weekend, the mass emigration for uni, I'd love to know that you are. Maybe send a heart or give a comment to let me know that you're in the same boat as well. So you can't stop change. What can we do to actually get the positive from it? And I've learned a lot, and I think that's what we can get from change is more learning, because life's about learning the entire time, isn't it? And I've been learning so much from my daughter who's going to uni. Oh, hi guys, really nice to see you. I've been learning so much from my daughter who's about to go to uni. She's scared and she's happy to admit that she's nervous about it, but that's not letting her worry about it. She doesn't seem to be overly worrying. She's still going out and enjoying the day-to-day. She's still going out enjoying seeing her friends here and thinking about the friends she's going to make up there. So she's happy to say that she's nervous and she's worried about it, but she's not letting it cripple her or stop her from going and doing it. And I think that for me is a great learning from an 18-year-old, and I'm a lot older than that. And I kind of think, how can I be more like that? That would be really good for me. So what can we get actually from change that's positive? The other thing, the other big lesson, of course, from a big transition like this is it reminds us to live in the day. It reminds us to live for the day and for what's happening now. And certainly my other children are like that. They're still bounding around with their everyday lives, playing and working and doing all the things they do. My other children range in age from 6 up to 16. I've got 6 kiddies in total, which is kind of chaos, but brilliant as well. So although they're saying yes, they're going to miss her terribly, they're also getting on with the day-to-day. They're not letting it cripple them or slow down what they're doing or worry them. They're not worrying about it. They're living in the day. They're enjoying the times they have with her now, and they're not worrying about feeling sad or missing her. And I think, well, isn't that brilliant? What can we take from that childlike approach to life? And if there is a big lesson there, and I think that's it. Although we feel those emotions, to not let them stop us in our tracks, to not let them turn into worry that just eats away at us and cripples us, to acknowledge that we're going through change and we feel sad or happy or excited about it, but not let it actually stop what we're doing in the day. Find out what we can actually learn from it. And for me, this is a learning experience, because although I know that I'm going to miss her terribly, I also know underneath it all there's a little nugget of excitement here for me. And have you got that as well? I would love to know. And the excitement is that she's going to be at uni. She's going to start learning things and seeing things very differently from the way that I and we as a family currently do. And she's going to come back and share those experiences with us. And already I'm really looking forward to hearing about what she does and what she's up to and her take on life and what she's learned from other people. Because there's masses of learning out there and there are masses of experiences out there. And we learn so much from other people. And already I'm going to be thinking about and looking forward to learning from her and learning from what she's learned from other people. So there is a nugget of excitement underneath all the last minute packing and the last minute planning. There is a nugget of excitement. And I think all we can do as parents is, this is what I believe anyway, do you believe the same? Is to invest in not necessarily the things our children want all the time, but the experiences, those amazing experiences that turn into memories and the emotions that are associated with the memories. And what we as parents can do is help them to stack up those emotions or those experiences, those memories, and they will act as a buffer for our children. Not only do they educate them a little bit, because we obviously never fully educate them, they learn by themselves and they learn through life. We help to educate them, we hope a bit, but we also give them that little buffer that they've got within them from those experiences that will be there when times are tough, that they can draw on when life is a little bit more difficult than it is these days. And I think as parents, that may be the biggest gift we can give our children. But I would love to know what you think. You know, I'm a mum of 6. I've learned a lot along the way. But I would love to know what other people think about this experience called parenting, because it never stops. It's always changing. There's always a new transition. There's always a new challenge. They never told you when that little babe was put in your arms that actually the toughest time is saying goodbye to them as they spread their wings. The toughest time is not when they are keeping you up at night for the first 3 or 4 months at all, although it feels it at the time. But everything is a phase. We know that, and you start to learn that as a parent when the children are a little bit older. Everything is a phase, and this too will be a phase. And I'm very grateful that we get the time that we do with them. But I would love to know what you think as well. I would love to know if you're in this situation, what you are learning from your child going to uni. The other thing that it's bringing back for me, and I don't know if this is the same for you, is it's bringing back memories for me of when I went to university and the friends that I made at university and the experiences I had, because those experiences were all hidden under layers and layers and layers of memories that I've stacked up since with the family and the children. And I'm now going back and looking at those again and feeling very grateful for the times that I had at university and the friends that I made there, some of whom we met up with again last weekend because they're godparents, they're close friends of the family, and we had a big family sort of celebration lunch this time last week. So I was able to say to everybody, and especially all the children there, that if they end up having friends that are any bit as supportive and wonderful as the friends that I've made along the way, starting with those friends at uni, then they'll be really lucky indeed. So the lessons, I guess, for me are fairly obvious, but I'm hoping that this resonates with somebody and might help you along the way as well, is that life is all about change and we need to make the most of every change that we possibly can. That whatever emotions we are going through, we don't have to let them cripple us. That we need to learn from children, particularly about how to live in the day, because I think that's a remarkable lesson that we can take from them, and try and ditch the worry and just go for it. That life is about building up experiences and building up memories to give us that buffer for when things are maybe a little bit more tricky. And obviously we learn from the negative experiences as well. And to be hugely grateful for all those times we have and for all those friends we make along the way and for the learning that we get from our children, because I think that's massive and that's something that I just appreciate more every single day. So I would really love to know how you feel about this uni thing. I've gained great support through sharing how I've been feeling on Facebook just a little bit. I've gained so much support, so I'm really grateful for that. And if this in any way helps you or resonates with you, I would love to know. So tweet me on @JuliaBramble, or you can find me on Facebook under the same name. Send me a friend request or message me. I'll be checking out in my others box. But I'd love to know how you're getting on as well. Like I said, I think it's something that maybe isn't talked about enough. And let's start the conversation. Lovely speaking to you. Thank you so much for listening. And take care and let me know how it goes. Thanks. Speak soon. Bye.